Alright everybody, Hillbilly Tommyjack here. I want to give y'all a howdy from Hillbilly land. Well, look at him. It's been a while since I posted any videos. I've been kind of out of it. I'm just going to go ahead and blame it on coronavirus like everybody else does and just tell you that's what it was. But anyway, this video today is to promote my new channel coming out on YouTube. It's going to be called Cooking with Hillbilly Tommyjack. Now, yeah, that's a simple name, but you know I'm simple folk. But I got to talking to my wife about doing that. She said, well, you know, if you're going to do a cooking show, you got to have some quality items to use on your cooking show. I said, well, you know, that's a good idea. She said, well, you know, I do the Pampered Chef. I got my own website, and I sell all this stuff, and I got all this access to this good stuff that you can use. I said, well, okay. She said, but there's a catch. I need for you to do a commercial to promote my new coming out party. I said, coming out party? She said, yeah, it's a party that everybody gets on online and they buy stuff. Now, I ain't never been to a party like that, but I reckon that's a good thing. I don't know. Anyway, it's called Shannon's Pampered Chef Extravaganza, Ganza. Anyway, if you go to the website on top of this video and you just click on it, or not the website, but the channel, whatever it is, it'll tell you Extravaganza. You click that and it'll take you straight to the Extravaganza going on right now. Now that party's going to be going on till next Saturday, and there's all kind of wheels and deals going on, and they're going to be showing you all kind of stuff, and you're going to be able to buy stuff, and you can order your catalog. And well, let me just tell you a little bit about Pampered Chef before we get into this now. Pampered Chef been around for 40 years. They've got quality stuff, and let me tell you, you can just look at this stuff right here, like this mixing bowl. You can tell this is a quality mixing bowl. Man, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm ready to eat, Paul.
Eat?
Yeah, you got me all hungry sitting here.
Man, we ain't got nothing to eat.
What are you talking about?
The cooking show ain't started yet, man. We're going to do the cooking show later on. We got to do filming for it and everything, man. We ain't ready for that. We ain't got no food.
Man, Paul, Ma talked about this all week, and now you got all this.
She's talked about stuff to cook with. She ain't talked about cooking anything. Oh. All this stuff is stuff you use to cook stuff with.
Well, Paul, that's my bad.
Thank you, Junior. Y'all give it up for Junior. Anyway, quality items from Pampered Chef. And let me tell you something about Pampered Chef. My mama used it, her mama used it, my wife has used it, and we've used stuff over the years that's been Pampered Chef, and we wasn't selling it then, or she wasn't selling it then. But anyway, I want to show you this mixing bowl. This is just, I like the big mixing bowls because you can just mix your stuff up in it, okay? And when you get it mixed up, look here, you got a top that go on it. Look at there. So you can mix up your cake mix or brownie mix or whatever you want to do. If you ain't ready to use it right now, you just put your top on it and you put it up and store it. Now, you can't find stuff like this just everywhere. But this will be, all this stuff I'm showing you is going to be on the Shannon Pampered Chef Extravaganza. And you'll be able to go to her website and order this stuff at any time. Next thing I want to show you, this is my favorite. Now, I'm probably going to be using this a lot on my cooking show. This is a Stoneware Dutch oven. Now, I've used the cast iron Dutch ovens, and they work really good. But I can't wait to use this one because they say this thing right here works really good. Now, the thing about this thing right here is it's so versatile. And when I say versatile, I mean you can put this thing on the grill, you can put this thing in the oven, you can put this thing in a convention oven, you can throw it in the microwave. Heck, you can pick it up like this and run a big lighter up under it and cook all day long if you want to. But this thing comes with a top. Look at it. Look at the size of that. I mean, you could put a chicken in there if you wanted to. All right, next thing I want to show y'all, another one of my favorites. This is a popcorn popper. Now, it don't look like a popcorn popper, because when I was a youngin', when I think about popcorn, I think about the little jiffy things you put over the eye, you know, and you sit there and you have to sit there, and then the whole tinfoil thing just pops out, and you open it up, and that's how you get your popcorn out. That's what I thought about popcorn for a microwave to come out, because when I was a youngin', we didn't have no microwave. Well, they had microwaves in them big hotels and restaurants and stuff, and my goodness, they were like $3,000. We couldn't afford nothing like that. Anyway, the way this thing works here, look at there. See, it just collapses. And what you do is you take that thing right there, look at there, it'll popcorn that thing a hole. And you put that thing on there like that right there. All right, and then you got your little thing up here. That's where you put your butter, your salt, your seasoning, or whatever. And you pop your popcorn in the microwave. All right, and look here. For storage, it just pops. Just pops right on down. Look at that. And then you just put the top back on it. You put it somewhere, put something on top of it, throw it in the cupboard or whatever you want to do, and it's good to go. And now, oh yeah, you just wash that thing off with a little soap and water, and you good to go. This right here, we'll show y'all this. This is a chopper. Now you can chop all kind of stuff up with this thing. You put like your tomato in there, or you put you some bell pepper in there, whatever. If you want you some long slices, I thought about, you know, you can get the pieces of ham. You get big chunks of ham and put in there and just make you some sandwich meat. But you just sit there, put your stuff on there, and just push that right there. I just think that's neat. That's about the best thing since sliced bread right there. I just like that. Now, another one of my favorites, I'm going to get over here to the salad chopper. This ain't no salad chopper. This here is a, this is the salad chopper, my bad. Okay, I'm sorry. This is the salad chopper, all right? Well, this is the food processor. We'll get it to you in a minute. All right, the way you work this thing right here, and this don't look like a salad chopper. Because I've been to them shows where they sell stuff before, you know, where they sell pots and pans, and they show you this big thing, you know, you big whopper chopper thing. And that's what I think about when I think about salad chopper. But now this, what you do with this right here, you get your salad, got your bowl, got your little lock right there. Look at there. Man, you talking about double scissor action. You cut that lettuce up, and you could probably use it for celery or whatever you want to chop up in your salad. You know, you just throw that stock of carrots, you just put it in there and just chop it up. All right, salad chopper. And you can get that on there. They got that on there. You get what you get what you want, but they got stuff like that on there. Okay, so we're gonna go to the processor, food processor. Let's see how to work this thing. Okay, so got a little lock right here. You pull this lock back. Woo! That thing comes up. And you put your stuff in there, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time showing you this, because this is really an amazing little thing. Don't take no electricity, so if your lights is out, or you know, you're doing the roughing it thing, or you camping or whatever, you ain't got to have power to work this. And you can do whatever food processing you want to, whatever you want to cut up in here. And you just simply push the handle. Look how easy that is. Man, that's so nice. Now let me tell you something. A lot of them food processors, they are so hard to clean, and they so hard to mess with. But look at him. All you do is match up the little cog thing there with the inside of the blade. The blade just comes out. Oh my goodness, that's it. You clean it up. They ain't no push down, turn, click, sit there and wait a minute for it to pop out. There ain't none of that. It just comes right out. It's so simple. And then, like if you're doing coleslaw or something, you already got that stuff mixed up, ready to go. Look here. Boom. Put that thing in the refrigerator, so when you get ready for your family to come home and eat, you got your coleslaw. And the good thing about it is, it's just so easy to deal with. It's so easy to put back together. Look, it just goes on that little thing like that right there. And you just have to line that up. You have to look at it. You got to line that thing up. Look at there. That's it. Clean that thing up. You ready to go. Now this thing right here is an important thing. This is one of the things, if you ain't got it when you need it, and you need it when you ain't got it thing, you know. Okay, so this right here is a liquid measure. It's also a dry measure. So what you do is you pop this thing out right here, and you can turn it around and use it on the opposite side. So when you're doing dry and solid stuff, you take this out, and you put it in here like this. Look at there. And you can do your dry and your solid. All right, then when you get ready for your liquid stuff, you just turn it right back around, put it right back in there. And look at there, you can do your liquid stuff too. And this is a precise measure. This is something, if you do a lot of cooking and you want it to be right, this is a must-have. This is something you got to have. Moving right along. Now this is just, you would think ordinary tongs, but these ain't ordinary tongs. These are Pampered Chef tongs. These are good tongs right here. Got your little button right here. And look here. Good thing about these tongs, they got the little rubber on the end of them. So it grips stuff a lot better, and it'll hold on to your meat or whatever you flipping on the grill, whatever you working on. It's just made a lot better. It's just good stuff. And this stuff right here, man, is good quality stuff. I mean, it is heavy duty. This stuff gonna last you a while. Okay, so next thing I just think is just the neatest little thing. This is a scoop spatula. Look at that. It's got a little scoop right there. You can actually get in like, you get your peanut butter or whatever you're going to get, your butter or whatever you're going to get, and you got it. It's like a spoon. And then you sit there and mix that thing up. You mix that thing up like that right there, see? And then it's It's a scoop and pack spatula. It's the same thing. It does the same. Okay, it's a double. What do you call that? It's got a double purpose. It's a scooper and it's a spatula. Next thing we got here. Now this thing right here, when I first looked at it, like a boat propeller, but that ain't what it is. This thing right here is a chop and stir. You just sit there and you chop with that thing, and you can stir your stuff up at the same time. So like if you're messing with something, you know, I don't know what you'd be using it for, but whatever you're using it for, you got to chop stuff up and stir it. Man, that thing will work perfect. Okay, moving right along. Now this thing right here is really neat. These little measuring cups right here. And I don't know if you can see it, but it tells you the different sizes. Instead of having all these little bitty measuring cups stacked up together, hanging up on a little loop, this thing, look how simple these things are. So this right here, this is does your tablespoons, and this right here does your teaspoons. And it'll tell you, like if you want to do 1 teaspoon, you just move this little thing back right here, and look how it does. So the farther you go back, the more of your stuff you measure. So, and it tells you right here how to do that. Okay? Now, next thing I want to show y'all, this can opener. Now let me tell y'all, I don't know in y'all's life if y'all have as much problem with can openers as I do. I mean, you go out there and buy a daggum can opener and it lasts about 3 days, and then you trying to do this right here and it just makes that noise. It ain't cutting nothing. Well, this can opener works a little bit different than regular can openers. This goes on top of the can and it cuts the can sideways. That way when you get the can cut, you take this little thing right here and you got a little button and you just grab the top of the lid and you push like a pair of pliers and it just picks it right up. And then that place where it cut is not sharp. So you don't have to worry about reaching in there or whatever and cutting your hands off and having to worry about go get your finger sewed back on. You can worry about all that. All right, next thing here, this is a little garlic press. Now I know a lot of them fancy chefs, and I got friends that do the same thing. They take that garlic and press it out with a knife and make it look fancy, but this is a whole lot easier, makes life a whole lot easier. It's just a whole lot simpler to do. And this thing is made with some good stuff. I mean, it is. It's heavy duty. I mean, there's some good stuff in it. You put your little garlic clove in there, and you just press it right down. You get your little garlic stuff out there, and if you want to, whatever you got left in here, chop it up, put it in your stuff, you can. All right. Now this, I didn't know what this was when I first looked at it, but I figured out this is a juicer. You put your little stuff in there, whatever you juicing, oranges, tangerines, whatever, you throw that stuff in there, lemons, you just push down right there. It's so easy, and you just get your stuff out. It's a lot easier than you having to take them. I remember them old, my mama had them old things, them old lemon squeezers. You put them things, she just got to sit there and get all that stuff out, and then this is so much easier. Technology is a great thing. Okay, now, this is another thing I like. This is a knife. This ain't just an ordinary knife. This is a Pampered Chef knife. Let me tell you something. This knife is made, all these knives are made with great material, and they are thick bladed. That's the thing my thing about a knife is I want it to have a good blade, and I want it to be durable. And I don't like the thin ones where you sit there and you cut something and the whole blade bends, but this don't do that. And let me tell you, this knife is balanced. It has real wood handles. Everything is polished. This ain't no cheap thing here. This is a nice knife if you're gonna be doing any kind of chopping up, or what I use these knives for, right, this type knife right here, is I do what's called a stuffed chicken breast. And I like to take that chicken breast and I'm gonna butterfly that thing out. So I like to cut it. And when I butterfly it out, I need a wide knife wire and get down in there and just get that chicken just like I want it to be. So anyway, this is a must-have if you're going to do any kind of cooking or any kind of chefing. Then you got these little pair of knives here. These are good, durable little knives too. And look, even the blade's green. Ain't that pretty? Ain't that a cute little thing? It matches Easter. Isn't that neat? And this is a little mini spatula. Now, when you got little bitty stuff and you don't want to break out that big old spatula, you just want something, just get in there and get what you need. It's narrow. Like if you get big, good to get brownies. If you got your brownies, you need that first brownie out of your pan, and you sitting there and the young is sitting there and the mouth watering from them brownies, you just grab your little spatula here and you just stick in there and you just get your little brownie square out. Perfect. Okay, so I think I went over everything, but there's a few more things I didn't go over. Okay. So Pampered Chef also sells stuff like this right here. Now this is a pea protein that you can put in your dishes. What it says right here it does is it adds more nutritious value to your dishes. They sell stuff like this. They also sell seasonings, seasoning salts. They sell different kind of, I'll think of it in a minute. But this is, right here, is a seasoning mix. They sell stuff like this too. All-purpose deal. Okay, and this is good quality stuff. Now, what I was thinking about a while ago to say is herbs. They sell herbs too. They sell all kind of, and I'm not talking about the dude herb. I'm talking about the stuff you eat. They sell that kind of stuff too. So anyway, you can get on that website and you can order you a catalog. Now look at him. If you are like I am and you ain't too internet or tech savvy, you know what I'm saying, you want to get the magazine in your hand because you don't sit on the toilet, or even women like to get in the bathtub and read magazines. So if you ain't got no reading material on the toilet, this is good reading material right here. And you know what you could do if you run out of toilet paper, but I ain't gonna go there. Anyway, you got all these things right here. Just different little stuff, and I'm not showing you what else. This is not everything they got. They got so much stuff with Pampered Chef. And I'm talking about this high quality stuff. And look at him. Don't forget now, you get what you pay for. If you pay a little bit for something that don't last you but a year, or it don't last you but a couple of months, that's because you didn't spend the money and get what you're supposed to get. You get what you pay for. You got to spend some money. All right. So anyway, just looking through here. I don't know if you can see this real good, but it does show you different things in there that Pampered Chef sells. And you can get one of these catalogs, like I said. You just go to my wife's website, which will be on the top of this video. You just click on it, her website. And the Shannon's Pampered Chef Extravaganza. You can go do that too. Okay, so just to let y'all know, my channel, YouTube channel, will be coming out in the next, I don't know, next week or two. We'll be putting that thing out. We'll be cooking all kind of stuff. I'm going to be cooking on the grill. I'm going to be using this type of stuff right here. And it's all going to be Pampered Chef, everything I'm going to be using. So at any time you see me using something, you say, man, I like that. I don't know where you got that from. Well, I got it from Pampered Chef. And the website will be up under my channel. All you'll have to do is click on it, and you can go to my wife's website, and you can order anything in the world you want to order at any time while I'm cooking on my show. Now, I'm going to leave y'all with this. First a minute, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to stay American, I'm going to stay proud. But the next thing I'm going to tell you is, if you fancy yourself a chef, pamper yourself with Pampered Chef. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day.